Hey there, Ange here from the A-Life, and today I want to take you through some of my favorite single leg strength work. So we're going to work through body weight, but you can add on weight as you get better at the pattern. And that's all this is learning a pattern and then progressing it to get stronger. We love sharing single leg strength variations with our students because it's going to add extra stability to your whole body. When you work through the unilateral, so one side at a time, you get to work on the stability of that side, your form, and also better resilience through your whole body as well, because there's so many opportunities in our daily lives where we need single leg strength. Walking, running, reaching over to get something on one side, and when we've got greater awareness in our body, the better we're going to be. All right, let's get into it. So the first one is working on our stability of our pelvis and hip flexors. So you're going to stand, spread your toes, nice even weight through both sides of your feet. Now, as we lift your knee, you don't want to overshift and you don't want to hitch. So if you want to put your hands onto your hips here, you can do that. We're going to keep our core stable. We're going to pull one knee up towards your chest. Now, as you do that, I'm going to face the side. We want to maintain an anterior tilt. So as we bring the knee up, you don't want to get into this rounded spine. So keeping the anterior tilt through your pelvis, pull one knee as high as you can. We're really working on this hip flexor here. We're working on our core stabilizers pelvis. Check whether you're hitching up on one side. So check the left and right sides are even. From here, pull with your hands the knee even higher. So a little passive opening here, but only as far as, again, you can maintain that anterior tilt. If you feel yourself rocking forward or under, reset again, or don't go as high. So we're going to maintain that anterior tilt, pull in as high as you can. All right, this is where the work is going to start. We stay here, keep the chest up, release the arms, keep pulling the knee up for 10, 9, 8, 7, you've got it, 6, keep pulling up high, 5, 4, 3, 2, slowly with control come down. So we're strengthening our hip flexors here, really important, often forgotten, and there's also, of course, some balance involved here. Let's do the other side. Stabilize, pull the knee up on the left side this time as high as we can. Again, check that you're not hitching, core strong. We really want to create compression in the front of the hip. Pull the knee in higher if you can. All right, maintain that anterior tilt through the pelvis, chest is up. Are you ready? Let's go. Release, 10, 9, 8, you've got it, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, slowly come down. Ways to progress this would be to put some ankle weights on. You can also vary by pulling instead of a hold. Lots of different ways that we suggest progressing this exercise. All right, the second one is a warrior 3 variation, or also similar to an RDL. So we're standing on our right leg, left leg is behind. Again, I like to put the hands on the pelvis, the hips are square. We want to maintain a flat back. Again, no rounding. The pattern here we're learning is a hinge. So from here, we're lengthening the hamstring. Now my standing leg has a slight bend in the knee. From here, I hinge forward to make that warrior 3 shape. Now making sure that I'm not opening my left hip, we want to keep it square to the ground. From here, I engage the back of the leg, engage the glute, and come up, squeeze your bottom, come all the way up to the top. All right, let's go again. We hinge forward, so from the hip, no rounding in the spine. You'll feel an active lengthening in the hamstring, and then engage the back of the leg, engage the glute, and come up all together. All right, so we're going to do 4 more like that. The ways to progress this one as well, sometimes we do this carrying a weight. You can also bring the hands to the back of the head or arms above to make it more challenging. All right, when you're ready, we've got 4 here. So we hinge, keep the toe pointing down, and then engage the back of the leg, come up. That's 4. Hinging at the hip, coming up. 3, and you can see with no shoes on, we're also working on our balance and our ankle stabilizers. 2, last one here, hinge, engage as we return and come up. So let's do the other side. This time we're standing on the left leg, hips are square. All right, tall spine, no rounding through the back. Let's go. Same thing. You may find different on the left and the right. Could feel really different depending on your flexibility, depending on your strength on one side. This is why it's so good to work on single leg strength, because we can really nut out those discrepancies on each side of the body, making us a little more even so our body works more in balance. 3, engage as we come up. 2, last one here, team. Hinge, and 1, and come up. Okay, so the third exercise I want to introduce to you is a variation of a single leg squat. There's absolutely many ways you can do this. I'm going to use a pillow, and you can also use many pillows and slowly work your way closer and closer to the ground. So we're going to stand on one leg. So mine will be the left leg. And if you know that this is a challenge for you, this range of motion, then you can do a couple of pillows and just bring it up a lot higher, okay? Nothing wrong with that. So we stand on the left leg. The goal is to bring my knee down and not my foot. So rather than me going like this and coming down, I'm going to try and bring my knee down to the ground, or at least to whatever pillow variation you've got. Okay, so standing on the left leg, my chest is up, I engage my core, hips are square, I bend the standing leg, I lower the knee, yeah, can you see just the knee? And then I stand up through the standing leg and come up. Okay, so if you just tested that out and that was a bit of a challenge, grab another pillow and make it higher. Otherwise, we are doing 5 reps. Hips square, bend the standing leg, come down, and then press through the standing leg, come up. See if you can make it nice and smooth. 4 more to go, and up. Really good. 3. You want to make it so it's a challenge, but it's really doable to stay connected. 2. Try and get that knee to touch. Press. And then last one here, you've got it. Knee to touch, rest, and then press through the standing leg, engage the glute, come up. All right, last one on the opposite side. Again, you may feel different left to right. This is your opportunity to even things out and close the gap between both sides. Standing on the right leg, bending the knee taps, push through the leg. I always find my first one is a little wonky, and then I kind of learn the pattern in my body. Yes, maybe more muscles switch on here, and it's a lot easier. So give your body the chance to learn the pattern. You want to make the whole range really smooth. Is it 2 more, I think, team? Coming down, bend, and press. Also watch, just a note to myself, what's going on in your neck and shoulders. We want to keep the focus in the lower half, and we're done. Okay, so if I was to do that with our students, we would probably do about 4 or 5 sets, and then they would slowly increase that weight over time as well, or depth as well. So there's many ways to improve. I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions at all, pop them below. Also, we would love you to join one of our movement memberships. If you want to train with us, just let us know. Check out below. See you soon.